Hey, I'm Cameron Harper, and this is your entertainment update. Sherri Shepherd may have returned to The View, but her future isn't looking too bright. Sherri and her estranged husband, Lamar Sally, had a child last year via surrogate, but Sherri's saying the baby ain't mine. She's taken it all the way to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court to fight paying a reported $4,600 a month in child support. Now, Sally is saying that the baby is hers because she spent over $100,000 during their marriage to have and conceive this baby. This child, at any point in its life growing up, will be able to look back and just see how much effort Sherri's really put in to making sure she has no claim to this baby. Speaking of awkward situations with your mom, affluenza teen Ethan Couch's mother is back in the States after helping him escape to Mexico. Allegedly, he violated his probation for drinking at a party with some other friends, but in fear of facing the music, Ethan and his mother fled to Mexico. They were caught once he decided to order some Domino's pizza over in Mexico at the condo they were staying at. Well, now that his mother's back in the States, Ethan's Mexican attorney is definitely fighting to keep him over there. I guess you could say the Couches probably do support Donald Trump's plan to build a wall.
I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me.
So more from our friends south of the border. Mexican cartel leader El Chapo, who escaped Mexican prison last year, was just discovered and recovered. Yeah! TMZ reports that Mexican special agents were tipped off to El Chapo's location because he decided he wanted to make a documentary about his life. El Chapo was reaching out to producers throughout Mexico to try to see who he could hire for the job. I guess even whenever you're a fugitive on the run, you can still get access to Netflix and catch up on the newest season of Narcos. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Entertainment Update. For more entertainment news, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Mr. CJ Harper or like my Facebook page. We'll see you guys next time. So the doctor recommends 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day. But what would you do if you could turn those 8-ounce glasses from water to wine? Today, I'm going to talk with Kelly Rush, the owner of Water to Wine New Braunfels. How are you, Kelly?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing pretty well. So today, we were talking about the winter and how reds are so perfect to keep you warm. So tell me what we have here. What are we going to be looking at?
I pulled two of my favorite wines. This is the South African Pinotage, which is actually a sensu grape out of South Africa, and the Pinot grape, which is a blend.
Ooh.
And the SP Amarone, which is an Italian Amarone, which is up to 18% alcohol.
18%?
Yes, both of them do great next to the fire.
Oh, yes.
Place in the winter. Very
well, I'm
good.
sure 18% will definitely keep you warm.
It will warm you, definitely.
But anyway, so I think this is awesome. Y'all do custom labels, and I know that Valentine's Day is coming up. What could someone possibly do for, their dog, their girlfriend, their grandmother, whomever they're going to be in love with this year? What could they possibly get on a bottle?
A lot of people will bring in pictures of their loved ones. We will take it and we'll personalize it,
Awesome.
which is very cool. When you see something that says, I love you, Cameron.
Well, I mean, I even know because I did receive one of these as a gift for my birthday. Nothing was more special than that. Lord knows I do love some wine. But speaking of Valentine's Day, I know that y'all are going to have an event coming up. Do you want to tell us about that?
For $15, you can come in and we're going to give you flights. We're going to pair 3 whites and 3 reds and 1 port with different chocolates so that you can pull from the chocolates the different flavors or whatever just pairs with that wine.
Well, truthfully, nothing beats wine other than having wine with chocolate. Because Lord knows,
Absolutely.
I mean, this definitely beats being a kid. You get the little chocolates from the kids in your classroom.
yeah.
Now.
But you know what?
With some wine.
Wine just doesn't pair with chocolates. We also bring in like barbecue sauce and salsa. Believe
Ooh,
it or
wow.
not, this is Texas. And also, believe it or not, walnuts pair beautifully with the Riesling. You're going to be surprised, so you need to come in and try it.
Well, I think that's something we're going to have to start working on.
Very
well,
good.
anyway, Kelly, well, thank you so much for having me in here.
So welcome.
It has
Thank
been
you,
a
Cameron.
pleasure. And we will see y'all next time. For more information about the Valentine's Day special, be sure to go to watertowine.com and also check out their Facebook page. Cheers.
Cheers.
So normally whenever you head into the gas station, you tend to fill up on some fuel. But today in this gas station, we're definitely filling up on a whole different kind of fuel here. I'm here with Christopher Cardenas, the co-owner of Paddock's Craft Beer and Wine Bar. How's it going, Chris?
It's going well.
So, man, we're in a former gas station. How did y'all think to turn a gas station into such an awesome bar?
Well, one of my buddies and I, we were hanging out in Daytona, Florida one day,
Yeah.
and we were drinking, and we, talked to each other. We said, "Hey, we should open a bar."
Yeah.
And so when we were looking around, this place popped up.
Yeah. I gotta say, for coming up with a business idea from drinking over in Daytona, this turned out pretty dang well, my friend. This is the only craft beer bar in New Braunfels, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So how's that been working for y'all? You loving it?
Yeah, it's going well. We definitely have a niche market here in town, and I think people love it because we can really cater to those craft beer lovers.
One of the things we were talking about is that you said you now have nitro lines. Tell us how that makes the beer drinking experience even better.
So what nitrogen does to the beer, it actually gives it a very thick mouthfeel and kind of a thick, creamy head. So very similar to what you see with Guinness.
Yeah.
The difference is that we are doing it with American craft beer.
Oh, cool. And so what does that do? You were saying something about the flavor profile changes.
So it can change the flavor profile just a bit. It might make it a little maltier. Maybe bring out some of the sweetness from the chocolates in there.
Dude, that's crazy. I've never even knew that was a thing. That's awesome, man. But changing that note from something that could be like thicker, I know that there's another beer that you'll have for spring. What's that going to be?
So we also have Beer Camp Tropical IPA from Sierra Nevada, and that's kind of our spring beer. We're rolling in some of our spring beers now. So it's gonna be tropical, very citrusy, very refreshing and crisp.
I know that y'all tend to stay pretty busy. I always see people outside enjoying your awesome patio. These garage doors are open, the air's coming in. It's great. So y'all throw a lot of events in this awesome space. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, so we do beer release events for different breweries, different beer releases throughout the year. We also do just random events like board game nights, just parties, 80s, 90s.
Yeah. I know, because I saw about that 90s night and I'm about ready to show up. Well, anyway, Chris, thank you so much for having us in here. I'm going to be pretty excited to try out some more of these beers, and thank you for having us in your home.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much, man. And for more information, be sure to check out Paddock's Craft Beer and Wine Bar on their Facebook page to keep up with all their event dates, new releases, and the beers that they're going to be serving. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time.